Hi, my name is Natasha Corrigan and I'm a UK guide with Limelight. We're going to go over today some of the main things that will get people seeing your profile. I seem to forget that a lot of people don't know what algorithms are, and knowing how to use them and how they work can really make sure that people are seeing your posts and engaging with them. In 2018, they announced another algorithm change. This changed things quite a lot. A lot of people got quite scared by this. What they have said is that they like meaningful interactions. Now, that's all well and good, but what is a meaningful interaction? Strictly speaking, people are now saying the like button is dead. So that little thumbs up that everyone's giving, it doesn't matter as much anymore. What Facebook really wants to see is the reactions being used. So the love heart button, the smiley face, that will get shown a lot more in the newsfeed than just a simple like. So whatever post you're putting out, you want to make sure that they're making people feel those emotions, so that instead of just hitting that like button, they're actually going into the reactions, and you will find your post gets shown a lot more. So how do we get people seeing your posts? What is there we can do to make sure that when you go live, people are seeing it in their newsfeed? Which, by the way, lives are really important now. Lives get shown a lot more than anything else on Facebook, so I really recommend you start doing them if you haven't already. Before you post anything, you want to warm up your audience a little bit, and what I mean by that is you want to let Facebook know that you are active, you're engaging with the audience, so that they then show you to them as well. You will also find that posting at a certain time every day will help, because if Facebook gets used to you posting at those times, they're going to sort of get ready for you to post into that newsfeed. And on that subject, when I first started network marketing 3 years ago, we were told to do around 6 to 9 posts a day. In fact, I used to be taught to do 3 in each part of the day. So 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening. Now what they're saying is it's quality over quantity. And actually, by posting too much, it will affect how you're shown in the newsfeed and affect your algorithm. So they now recommend no more than 3 posts a day. And I know what you're thinking, well, there's a lot more things I want to post today. I need to post my business posts, my lifestyle posts, and anything else that you want to throw in there. So what is now being recommended to do is choose your 3 profile posts, so your normal Facebook post that will go into the newsfeed. And Facebook has now brought along Facebook stories, and that is a really important new feature that they have added. So anything else that you are wanting to post that day, pop it in your story. Any business posts, pop them in your story. If you're just wanting to post saying that you're going live in a little while, don't waste it on your profile, put it in your story instead. So in terms of engaging with everyone to then let Facebook show you in the feed, if you don't know this already, the more you interact with Facebook, the more Facebook will show you to these people. And it's the same vice versa. So if people are liking your posts, they will be showing you more in the newsfeed, because Facebook knows that you two obviously like each other. So if I haven't liked someone's post in 2 years, it's very unlikely that I will be showing their post in my newsfeed, and the same the other way around. So there are 3 things you want to be doing to up the algorithm, to make sure that you're being seen, and to make sure Facebook knows who you interact with and who might like to see your content. And that's all focused on stories, posts, and Messenger. Now, the brilliant thing about stories is that although it's less important when it comes to the algorithm, the stories are actually linked to Messenger now. And Messenger is ranked as a really high importance in terms of how you're interacting with people. So if you just take a few minutes every day to go through the stories and interact with them, those people that you're interacting with will get a message. So if you've done a heart face on their story, or a little clapping emoji, or a comment, it will go through to their Messenger, and it might start up a conversation that then means Facebook will see that you're using the features and that you're interacting and that you're an active member, and reward you with a good algorithm. Another one of the good things to be doing is commenting on posts. So instead of just scrolling through endlessly, make sure you're commenting on people's posts and really meaning your comments. Don't just comment things just for the sake of commenting. Comment on the posts that actually speak to you and that actually make you want to comment. Don't just aimlessly scroll through the feed. And it's the same with that like button. Instead of hitting the like button, hit a love or a reaction. Facebook actually now monitors how long it takes you to read a post. So if you're liking a post in 0.3 seconds or 0.2 seconds, Facebook actually looks at that and says there's no way they could have read a 10-line post in that time. And they clock on to the fact that you're just scrolling through and liking in order to up your algorithm. So you've got to be clever about it. You don't want to be scrolling through just liking posts aimlessly, because it will affect the way you're shown in the feed. The more active you are on Facebook, the more Facebook will reward you by showing you in other people's news feeds and showing you more things that you actually like and that you enjoy. The most important thing in terms of algorithms, and most people don't realize this, is actually Messenger. Messenger is rated quite high on Facebook's list of meaningful interactions. It's actually recommended that you're spending at least 45 minutes a day going on Messenger and messaging people, just messaging people and saying, how are you? How's things? And starting up that conversation. So really make sure that you're getting in those messages. You're not just leaving them and just using your comments. You want to be messaging people as well. Grow relationships, use video, use emojis, use voice notes, use all of that good stuff, because by doing that, you are again showing Facebook that you're an active member. There's this myth flying around that you need 5,000 friends to be successful on Facebook. That is not true at all. In fact, it's not going to help you. The way Facebook looks at you is by a percentage of how often you interact with people and the people you speak to. So if you've got 5,000 friends and you're only interacting with 100 of them, your percentage is going to go right down. So I advise you now to go through, delete any fake profiles and any people that you know you will not interact with, or any people you know will not interact with you. One of the top things to do to increase your percentage is when someone sends you a friend request, instead of just clicking accept and that's it, look at their profile, check if it's a real profile to start with, and if it is someone you want to accept, before just clicking that accept button and forgetting about it, as soon as you accept, send them a message. Facebook likes this. It shows that you're building those relationships. Just send them a message. Hey, thank you for the ad. How are things? And the last thing I want to add just for this little short video is you don't want to be competing with yourself. So again, on the too many posts thing, like I said, no more than 3 posts a day. If you are posting 3 things very close to each other, you're effectively cancelling yourself out of the newsfeed. No one is going to go onto their Facebook and see 3 posts from the same person in a block. So you want to be spacing those posts out, stagger them out, leave a few hours between each post instead of just clogging up the newsfeed with you, because you will not be shown in that newsfeed instead. So from the trainings I've watched, I've worked out one pretty simple formula to increase that engagement, especially before you post. So before you go live, before you post a video, before you post a photo, before you post that very precious update out of the 3 you're doing that day, this is what you need to be doing. So 10 minutes before posting, you want to spend 2 to 3 minutes in your stories. You want to go through those stories for 2 to 3 minutes, interact with them, comment on them, like them. Don't just aimlessly click through. Like I said, you want to be actually looking at the stories, taking in what it is, and giving some value on that post. Now after that, you're going to spend 5 minutes with some feed engagement. So you're going to go through your newsfeed and you're going to comment on some posts. Don't comment on everything. You don't want to be fake. Comment on the things that you actually like and that you enjoy, or friends, family posts, or whatever it is, and start up a conversation in those comments. And then after you've posted what you were going to post, so you've warmed up your feed for around 10 minutes with your stories and your Facebook post commenting, you are then going to post your post, whether it be a video, a live, whatever it is. And then after that, you are going to spend that time interacting with anyone who comments on that post. The first 10 minutes of something being posted actually determines its success. So if in the first 10 minutes it's got nothing on it, it's very unlikely that it will actually grow those likes and those comments, because as time goes on, your visibility in the newsfeed decreases. Your post isn't going to be shown basically if it hasn't got those likes and comments. So if you've got one comment on there, even if it's just an emoji comment, reply back, hey, haven't seen you for a while, how are you? And start up that conversation so that it can get you showing in that newsfeed. There's loads more to all of this. There's so much on YouTube and so much you can learn about algorithms. This is just a tiny, tiny snippet, but these are some of the most important things I think when you're starting out are good to get in the habit of doing to really get people seeing your posts and really get people interacting with you. I hope it helped. Thank you for watching. Bye.